Hello there gang, and welcome to Displaying Model Behavior. There's a whole bunch of news out there to talk about, so let's talk about it.
In my business, you make enemies, yes?
Death's Head! Dirty, low-down, stinky bounty hunter! I'll blow you apart!
Let's kick things off with some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from Hasbro. First of all, we're getting Death's Head in the Marvel Legends line. I spoke about this guy already yesterday, so if you want to see the full reveal video, that's here on the channel. But basically, he's going to be $40, and he's a very cool, unusual character, because he bridges the two universes of Transformers and Marvel. So that makes him a very unique, distinct kind of character. And I love what they've done with him. $40 is a lot of money, though, for a single figure. But dang it, he does look pretty cool.
Well, you've done the right thing by coming to me.
Then we got Darth Maul with the Sith Speeder, part of the Star Wars Black Series. And again, it looks cool. But this time, $60? Hasbro? $60 for a regular figure and a speeder? I don't know, man. That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard for me to dignify right there. That being said, the caveat is always going to be that the figure looks really good. I do like what they've done with Darth Maul and the cape and the cloak that he's in. That looks really, really great. It just, the price tag sticks in my craw a little bit. But if you're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, well, hey, look, you probably spent a lot of money to get there. What's $60 more? Am I right? I mean, to be fair, at San Diego Comic-Con, $60 will probably get you a can of Coke and a bag of chips. Am I right?
No! Not the spores! I'm a citizen of Cobra Law!
And then finally, for the Hasbro Comic-Con reveals, we've got Cobra Commander, the I was once a man Cobra Commander. And oh my goodness, this looks awesome, amazing, wicked. I love it. I love what you're doing. It's $40. Oh, come on, son. Yeah, okay, again, really expensive. But they have perfectly, beautifully recaptured and recreated that scary scene from the end of the G.I. Joe movie where Cobra Commander is exposed to the spores and they turn him into a literal cobra. Honestly, for me, that was both terrifying as a child, but also the moment that I kind of checked out of G.I. Joe, where I was thinking to myself, I liked it when it was good army guys against bad army guys. Now it's good army guys against reptile snake men from another planet. You're kind of losing me there. That notwithstanding, though, I was trying to say that not with said. That's not even a sentence. This does look great. Cobra Commander looks amazing, and the snake like extra that comes with him, that looks really cool too. So he's expensive, but man, the slavish attention to detail, that's admirable. I do like the overall package. Folks, this episode is sponsored by Legendsverse. You know these guys by now. They're costing me a huge amount of money. How? I'll tell you, even though the website is perfectly free to use, the cost comes when you discover stuff that you didn't know existed. In my case, a whole bunch of Ben Reilly action figures that I had no idea about. Did you know that there were Toy Biz Sensational Spider-Man figures that were made like before the main Marvel Legends line? No, me either. But Legendsverse did, and now I have to buy them because I'm a schmuck. So, if you want to check out a website that is going to show you action figures that you didn't even know existed, you gotta go check out Legendsverse. Plus, you can use that to catalog and curate all the action figures that you have. You can put them into teams and groups. You can share your photography with other members. That's super awesome as well. The more I talk about it, the more awesome things I think about this website. Guys, go give them a follow, because honestly, they're a great partner to work with. Such nice people that run this company, website, whatever it is. Existential dreamscape that has action figures on it. Go check them out, and you'll be glad you did. All right, back to the show. I'm terrible at sponsorship things, but you know what? You know about it now. That's the important thing.
From the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call Vader!
And now, it's time! It's time! It's Vader time! Mattel have shown off their Target exclusive ultimate Vader figure. Big Van Vader will always be a favorite of mine. He was just one of those wonderful, terrifying monsters of a pro wrestler. And we don't get them so much anymore these days because everyone is young and healthy and athletic. Where are just the big, thick, terrifying beast men? That's what I used to enjoy in pro wrestling. And Vader just demolishing poor helpless jobbers. Oh, it was a wonderful sight to behold, as long as you're not the person in the ring with him. This action figure looks great. 3 different heads, a separate Vader mask as well. He's got his fluffy cloak as well. The only thing missing is the Mastodon headpiece. But even without that, this set, Bayek, it looks really gorgeous. McFarlane have a few reveals as well. For San Diego Comic-Con, they have an exclusive gold label Superman statue. I can't off the top of my head think what it's called, but it's a recreation of the statue that was put up after Superman got curb stomped by Doomsday in the mid-90s. And since it's a McFarlane gold label, it's all in gold. But that actually makes sense, because he's a statue. But it's kind of a weird thing for McFarlane, who's so obsessed with making statues and not action figures. This is a statue which has the articulation of an action figure. I bet that gave Uncle Todd a nosebleed. But it actually looks nice. I do like it. If you've got a McFarlane DC collection, this would be a fun sort of diorama prop to have with it. So yeah, it's available at Comic-Con. Go pick it up in person. Also on their gold label, McFarlane are doing 2 more figures. First of all, we got Max Mercury. And genuinely, if you're outside of DC's A-tier type characters, my knowledge of you gets pretty spotty, so I don't know who Max Mercury is. Hopefully they've done justice to him in this figure. So he's going to be up for pre-order exclusively at Walmart. So yeah, Walmart exclusive. Macho Man Randy Savage style there. Say everything twice. Say everything twice. Yeah. So there's Mr. Mercury, and also there's the vampire Shazam. So this is again going to be gold label exclusively at Walmart, up for pre-order next month. So you know how McFarlane works. We've got our zhuzhed up reveal pictures. In the next day or two, probably going to get the full reveal images there, and I'll probably be talking about them again.
まったく。大人なんですから、しっかりと大人らしく計画的な消費をしてください。
Now we got that regular part of the show that I like to call Dave Talks About Anime that he has no idea about. But the pictures look pretty. And that's what this is right here. From Figma, we've got Blue Archive Figma Hayase Yuka. That's all I can give you, besides these pictures, which do look super pretty. And luckily, when I'm editing this episode, I'll be Googling this name and finding some footage to put at the start of this segment. And in doing so, I'll find out who the heck this is. In the meantime, it's cute girl with a machine gun. What's not to like?
Take this, lizard lips!
I'll be back, Questa.
The battle is over, but the action's just beginning with the complete Dino Riders collection.
Dino Riders!
Creative Beast Studios have shown off some full catalogue images of one of their upcoming figures. This isn't new news, but it's some real pretty pictures. And if you're on the fence about Cyberzoic and getting into that line, this one might tip you over the edge. So this is the Cyberzoic Akilobator set. JB, help me out with that. With the Fire Guard and the Living Razorhound armor. Bruh. These do look amazing. They're 1/18th scale, so obviously that affects the human character more than the dinosaur. The dinosaur could be any size, you know, it's a dinosaur, you know, you can put him in your Savage Land display, or, yeah, actually, you could have him, like, there could be, what sort of villain would put mechanical stuff on dinosaurs in Marvel and, like, fight Kazar? I don't know, but either way, my brain is spitballing, and these figures... yeah, these look amazing.
This is the end of the road, Galvatron.
For you Transformers fans who want something a little bit more high-end, Takara Tomy have their T-Spark, also called the Adamus Machina Rodimus. So basically Rodimus Prime, but tarted up like a whore's drawers. Look at this guy. I might say the designer's maybe a little bit busy, but hey, it's a Transformer that actually transforms. And I know that some of you big Transformers nerds are kind of hot on that. You like your Transformers to transform. Me, I can't see the appeal, to be honest. But this Rodimus Prime, yeah, it's a unique, weird, overly designed manga kind of looking character. But honestly, I think it looks pretty badass.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain.
303 Toys are showing off this 1/12 scale samurai warrior. That's all I got for you, unfortunately, besides these really pretty pictures. And again, when you see something like this, you think, oh, that's going to be 1/6 scale, Hot Toy scale. Nah, 1/12, man. You throw this in with your Mythic Legions. Oh, Bayek. Gonna look beautiful. No other information yet, but when I find it, I'll try to let you know, because this guy, he looks the bomb.
What is this? I feel...
Hono Studio. This is a company that kind of has ties and links to Sideshow and Hot Toys. I don't really know how it works, but essentially, they're doing Hot Toys versions of 616 Marvel characters. So that's the sentence I was trying to get out there. Thank goodness you could look at the awesome pictures of Spider-Man while I was gabbling all my words. So this is Symbiote Costume Spider-Man, which honestly, I don't think looks that great. I'm just saying. They revealed their Wolverine and their Magneto not that long ago. And I think that Wolverine and Magneto, they look legit. They look really, really cool. But unfortunately with Spider-Man, with his costume, it's always going to look like a onesie. It's always going to look like he's wearing pajamas or a baby's romper suit. I found that with Mezco, with their 1/12 scale Spider-Man, and I'm finding it with Hono Studios with these pictures. And of course, you could never really tell until you got something in hand. Alright, because I've got the Hot Toys 616 Spider-Man, and he's wearing a onesie, but you know what? It looks pretty damn awesome. But this, I think, I don't know. The pictures aren't selling me. But hey, the proof will be in the pudding, and maybe I'll be lucky enough to see him in person sometime, and that might swing me. In the meantime, though, Hono Studios, with their Magneto and Wolverine, and now this, and apparently Thor on the horizon as well, they're going all in. So I'm excited to see what else they're going to do. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Okay, like this isn't just Dave hyperbole. I really love this. I'm going to read off the blurb from Toy Arc so I can get this right, okay? So Sideshow Collectibles and Boss Fight Studios have teamed up to bring Sideshow's Court of the Dead line to a new 6-inch scale. So previously, Court of the Dead figures were from Sideshow and they were 1/18 scale. So now Boss Fight, who have got a pretty darn good track record of making wicked 6-inch scale figures, are now converting them to exactly that. And the first two we're getting are Kia, Death's Warbringer, and Death, Master of the Underworld. These look really cool. I mean, they should do, because they're going to be expensive. They're going to be $44.99 each. But looking at these images, the amount of detail in the paintwork, the sculpting and stuff, they do look nice. And of course, they will go with any sword and sorcery type display. So your Mythic Legions or anything like that, Dungeons and Dragons, they're going to fit right in. Right now, I'm still obsessed with playing Elden Ring. So I see characters like this and I'm like, those are just Elden Ring characters right there. So they'll hopefully be released around about the first quarter of next year. And with a bit of luck, there's going to be more to follow, because these, I'm stifling a burp there, could you tell? these look really, really great. Over in Dragon Ball Z land, again, something that Dave is never going to educate himself on. I don't have the mental or cognitive capacity, okay? But SH Figuarts are giving us a Vegeta older style battle clothes. At least I know it's pronounced Vegeta and not Vegeta, like I originally called him. Forget about it. He's coming soon. Pre-order will open on June 28th, so yesterday, and scheduled to be released February of next year. There you go, Dragon Ball Z fans. Don't say I don't give you anything. Now this is one that I love. Playcraft Toys are giving us a pair of 1/12 scale Shaun of the Dead figures. And Shaun of the Dead, Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright, Space, the Cornetto trilogy, those are just touchstones of my most formative years growing up. So this, I got a lot of love for this right here. So we got Sean and Ed. The set together is going to be $180, which kind of makes sense, you know, $90 a figure. That's in line with your 1/12 scale soft goods type characters. I love what they've done here. You're looking at all the accessories. You got the zombie head for Ed. You got the cricket bat, the shovel. I like what I'm looking at. I really, really do. I can hear the Shaun of the Dead soundtrack in my head right now. So this, yeah, Brits of the Dead, they're labeling it as. I like that. So clearly, officially unofficial, but officially very cool looking.
This isn't even bad.
Autobots! Verticus is targeting our fuel tanks!
Copy, Jetfire. Jazz is in play.
Jazz to Moonbase 2! Jazz to Moonbase 2! Jazz from MDLX 30. If there was one figure from this video episode that I was definitely going to pick up, it's your boy right here. I decided to finally settle on getting 30 Transformers as my Transformers set. And this Jazz, he's essential. I love the fact that they're doing the G1 designs, then they're staying faithful to those designs, but they're just zhuzhing them up just enough to make them a little bit more interesting, a little bit more exciting. This looks great because the design doesn't look too busy either. There's a lot going on, but not so much that it's overwhelming. It's just a cool looking Jazz figure. I really, really dig this. So he's up for pre-order on the 5th of July and hopefully releasing, let me see, do we have an actual release date? No specific release date, but up for pre-order early next month. And then hopefully he'll be hitting our shelves quite soon because dang it, I want him. I got to get me this guy. Continuing with the anime figures that Dave knows nothing about, Good Smile Company are giving us this Rika Takadara figure from Gridman Universe. Is that a thing? I'll find out when I'm editing this and I look it up. She looks super pretty though. I love it. It's a really cute looking figure. So going to be released around about May of next year. So you got a bit of time to wait for this. I recognize the name Gridman, so that must be a thing. Any Gridman fans out there? Comment below, let me know if you are there. But yeah, she looks super cool. Fun, funky anime chick with a big sword. Yeah, what's not to like? You want to hear about an action figure that's probably cooler than you are? Well, don't worry. This is the Nutbuster from Bullet Punk. Okay, I'm talking for myself there. You guys are probably super cool. But me, I look at this and I'm like, geez, the Nutbuster from Bullet Punk? I'm not cool enough to have an action figure like that. But I wish I was, because this looks amazing. I did a little preview on it a couple of days ago, and now we've got the full reveal images, and it just looks sick, man. It looks so cool. So this is obviously styled off of Evangelion, but now we've got this 1/12 scale humanoid size character and this huge Hulkbuster style mech that he can go inside. You can order them separately altogether. So the human character is $100 and the mech 250. Of course, boom, together $350. And look, I know that's expensive. I know it is. But at the same time, golly, they look awesome. So this is something that just stands on its own. It's not part of a set or anything. It doesn't need to be. There's like what I'd call a coffee table figure. You just put it there and invite the dignitaries around, and they'll be like, oh my, I do say, what is that creation on your table? I'll be like, ah, it's the Nutbuster. And then, you know, the conversation will flow. So yeah, I love the look of this. Absolutely amazing. I'm not going to get him. It's way too expensive, but man, that does look awesome. Really awesome.
Stand down!
And finally, for the person who has everything, how about a 7-foot-tall Optimus Prime? Oh my goodness, it's only going to set you back $18,000. But you know what? What else are you going to spend your money on? Honestly, I saw this and I thought, you know what? I could just call Juanita and be like, hey baby, look, I know that we're saving for a house, but what if I bought a 7-foot-tall Optimus Prime for $18,000? Look, you position yourself just right underneath him. It'll keep the rain off you. That's all you need. So look, if this was actually a G1 style Optimus Prime, whew, Be a lot more tempting. Luckily for me, it's the Beast Wars cinematic version, so nah, not so tempting. As if I have that much money to spend. If I did though, that would catch my eye. And today's cosplay cover artist is Jessica Nigiri. I've featured her a few times before, but the reason that she gets to pop up again is because I'm still knee-deep in Elden Ring, and she's just gone and done some Elden Ring cosplay, so dang it, it caught my eye again. So go give her a follow on Instagram. She does absolutely awesome cosplay. You won't be sorry that you did. And folks, that does it for Good News for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below. Let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you want to go one step beyond in supporting the channel, well, you can do by getting yourself a channel membership. And by doing that, you can watch me film these episodes live, and you can comment in the chat as I'm talking about things, and I can answer your questions at the end of the show. Just like I'm not going to do in this episode, because I was filming this in the afternoon in Japan, which meant that everyone in the US was fast asleep. So I didn't get any specific questions or comments to answer. But hopefully next time I'll be doing it in the AM my time, so I can catch you guys in the US and you can be a part of the conversation. So gang, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep displaying moral behavior.
Coffee, big time.